Have you ever felt a strong connection with someone and for a moment it felt like love? But later, when you looked back at the situation, you realized something important. What you experienced was not really love, it was attention. Attention और love कभी कभी बहुत similar feel होते हैं. Both can feel exciting, both can make you feel seen, and sometimes both can make you feel special. But they're not the same thing. Attention often feels intense when someone compliments you, when they notice small things about you, when they make you feel attractive or interesting. It can awaken something inside you, especially if you have spent a long time feeling unseen. कभी कभी अटेंशन ऐसे फील होता है जैसे किसी डार्क रूम में सडनली लाइट आ गई हो एंड नेचुरली वी मूव टुवर्ड्स दैट लाइट वी वांट मोर ऑफ इट बट अटेंशन एंड लव are very different experiences. Attention lives in moments. Love lives in actions. Attention can appear suddenly. Love reveals itself slowly. Attention can feel very intense in the beginning. But intensity is not always depth. Sometimes intensity is just excitement. Love, on the other hand, shows itself through consistency, through honesty, through presence, through responsibility. Love does not disappear the moment things become uncomfortable. Love does not hide when difficult situations are needed. Love stays present even when situations are complicated. Attention, on the other hand, can fade very quickly. The moment things become emotionally complicated, attention often disappears. And that is usually the moment when the difference becomes clear. When attention fades, it can leave us confused. We start wondering, was that connection even real? Did those moments actually mean anything? But maybe the experience still had meaning. Sometimes those experiences reveal something important about ourselves. They show us what we long for. They show us what we value. They show us the kind of emotional connection we want in our lives. And there is nothing wrong with wanting to be seen. Being seen is a very human need. हम सब चाहते हैं कि कोई हमें नोटिस करे, कोई हमें समझे, कोई हमें इमोशनली एक्नॉलेज करे. The problem is not that we responded to attention. The problem is when attention pretends to be something deeper than it actually is. And when that illusion breaks, it can hurt. But pain often brings clarity. Because after that moment, we begin to understand something important. Love is not measured by how intense something feels in the beginning. Love is measured by how someone shows up every time. Attention may feel like a spark, but love is something steadier, something calmer, something that stays. And maybe learning the difference between attention and love is one of the most important emotional lessons we experience in life. Because once we understand that difference, we begin to recognize what we truly deserve. Not just moments of attention, but something deeper, something honest, something real. And sometimes that realization arrives only after we understand that what we experienced was attention, not love. But that realization itself is growth because it brings us closer to recognizing the kind of connection that truly matters, the kind that does not disappear, the kind that does not hide, the kind that does not leave us guessing. And once we see that clearly, the difference becomes obvious, right in front of us.